Hiya, my name's Gina. I'm doing my first ever YouTube video on what's in my changing bag. Absolutely love watching these videos because, let's face it, I'm nosy and I like to get some ideas of what you ladies have in your changing bag so I can nick them. And I thought, you know what, I'll do one of these videos as well just to share with you what I have in my changing bag, and you never know, I may have one or two things that I've thought of that you may not have thought of. Before I actually start, there's two apologies I want to make. First one is, I'm doing this in one long stint because I don't know how to cut and edit, so apologies for the blabber and also for the blooper reels that may and most probably will happen during this video. And the second apology is I am on an iPad, so my image is just slightly to the right, well, my right. So yeah, so apologies if I look slightly off. It's only because I want to make sure you're seeing what I'm showing you. So yeah, so I'm now just going to, and I shall start. So I have my changing bag, which has Tweety birds and trees and a big massive pocket here which I can fit probably my hand in. I've got a long strap. I then have a zip and two pockets here and another two pockets here. It's actually not a changing bag, it's actually a weekend bag. It's by Fruit Tree and the design is by Disaster Design. Two reasons why I have a weekend bag instead of a changing bag is, one, I couldn't find a changing bag that I actually liked for my needs, and secondly, when he no longer needs such a big bag, I can use it for myself. I gain another handbag, technically, or weekend bag. So yeah, they're the reasons why I've actually chosen this, and I actually love the design on it, so that's that. So no rhyme or reason on what I'm grabbing, I'm just grabbing the first thing I see and then just showing you. I have my son's record book, which has basically got all of his information on him within it, so I keep that on me at all times. It's like his weight, his immunisations, his height, and any other information like to add, like their first tooth they cut, etc. Some spare milk. I normally carry bottles, but these are just in case I run out of milk for whatever reason. I then carry some nappy sacks. They're the cheapest I can find because, let's face it, they're going to go straight in the bin. I then have some nappies. These are Pampers. I'm not an avid Pamper fan or anything like that. I just buy whatever's on special offer, and that was them at the time. I also carry my camera, which is a Fuji Fine Pixar camera. It's pretty old, but it does what I need it to do when my camera or my phone camera isn't up to the job, so I keep that on me just to catch those important moments. I also carry these, which are Messy Moment hand wipes. They're from Morrison's. They smell like Blue Breeze. So if you like sweet things like me, you'll absolutely love these. And I just use them to wipe down tables or high chairs, etc. Whatever I need them for, like wiping my hands. I keep them on me. I also carry this cute little blanket. It's in half at the moment. With some fleecy line. Just in case he gets a little bit cold and I'm caught short. It folds up quite nicely. Also has a bit of sentimental value. My best friend made me this and I absolutely love it. We were both pregnant at the same time. I knew I was having a boy, but she wanted to wait for Christmas or due date to find out what she was having. So she found this material, absolutely loved it, knocked up a little blanket for me, which I absolutely love, so it's got huge sentimental value to me. So yeah, I keep that on me all the time. Thank you, Jenny, in advance. I also carry a spare outfit, which is a vest, baby grow, which I'll just fold up quickly, and a spare bib. Two reasons why I have a change of outfit. I have a think about two. One, if he has an accident, I've got an outfit to change him into. And secondly, if I'm going out on a nice day out to see, say, friends and family, I'll generally put him in a little outfit like jeans and a t-shirt. And if I'm coming home around, say, 5 o'clock, which is quite late for him, instead of just sticking him in the car seat and driving home and he's fallen asleep, I'll change him into his pyjamas before I leave. That way I've killed two birds with one stone. He's already in his pyjamas and he's fallen asleep on the car journey and I'm not going to have to disturb him. So yeah, that's the reason why I have a change of outfit, but there's two reasons to that change of outfit. Zip it, Gina. The other thing I carry is a terry towel and nappy. As you know, I don't use terry towel and nappies. My son used to be quite sick. He's not so much anymore because he's on a little bit of solid. And that would just mop up a lot more than a standard muslin would if he was sick. So yeah, that's the reason I carry that on me. I also carry Captain Calamari, which is a Lemaze toy. The little mirror. Absolutely love this toy. I think I love it more than he does. Shame to admit it. I also carry Freddy the Firefly, which is another Lemaze toy with these little teething rings or links. I'm not quite sure what they are. My sister gave them to me, and it just gives a little bit more extension when his toy's attached to his pram, so you can play with it a little bit more easily. And he also can chew on them because they're a bit like teething rings, really. So yeah, that's the reason I got that. The other thing that I carry, which I think is quite a good idea, is my Grab to Go changing bag. The reason why I carry a Grab to Go changing bag within my changing bag is because two things. I'll set a scene for one. You're in a restaurant, your baby needs their bum changed, and you're going to have this huge big, well, in my case, this huge big changing bag. You're going to be holding your child, you'll get to the toilet and you have that awkward fumble and it's quite embarrassing and your bag sometimes falls off and it's just a nightmare to me anyway. So what I do with my Grab to Go bag, it's got all the essentials in it. I just stick it on my thumb, can hold my child. He's pretty good at holding himself up now, so I can use one hand. And I've got one hand pretty much free and there's no fear of anything falling off my shoulders, no awkward fumble, nothing. So that's one reason. The second reason I carry this is because I have two prams. One's quite big and chunky for when I'm going out with the car seat, because you can click the car seat on it, which I use the big changing bag because I'm going to need everything. And the other pram I have is actually a stroller, which has this puny little basket underneath it, which is just pathetic, and I can't fit much in it. And there's nothing worse than having my big changing bag hanging off the back on the handles. My shopping's not, it's just going to be like, it will all just topple over, which isn't safe for my child. So this just fits perfectly in the little basket that I have. So that's the other reason I have it. And I usually use my stroller if I'm just nipping into town. So if anything desperate or tragic happens, i.e. he needs his outfit changed, I can whiz home quickly and then deal with it there. So yeah, so this is my Grab to Go bag. Inside of it, I have two nappies because I'm not going very far. And as you know, I carry more nappies, spare bib, normal muslin, some Factor 50 baby sun moisturiser, nappy sacks. This is a nappy cream I use. I can't pronounce the name. Chamomile or chamomile nappy cream. Brief rundown. My son was premature. After I'd done the whole cotton wool and water stage and went on to wet wipes, I had to try and test certain wet wipes because some of them gave him a little rash and some of them didn't. So the ones that gave him a rash, obviously being a first time mum, I was a bit like, oh, what have I done? Tried pseudo cream, didn't do anything. Went to the pharmacy and he recommended this. And literally it's like a miracle cream. You put it on and it's gone the next day practically. So I would recommend this to any friends and family, and I would only use this for any future babies. So yeah. I also carry some wet wipes, which is in a refillable box. My sister gave me this. It's by Huggies. I have no idea where she got it from, but thank you, sister. Absolutely love this because it's not as big and bulky as some of the packets that you get. The second thing I thought was a good idea, and this is actually from my mum, is you probably haven't noticed I'm not carrying a changing mat with me. Two reasons why. I don't like them. Actually, I've got more reasons than two. I don't like them. I find them cold, especially with a newborn, and you're just changing their bum and you stick them on this cold plastic surface. Not particularly fun for them or myself, so it's cold. When they have a wee, like my son does or has done, it just pulls underneath him if I haven't grabbed a wet wipe or whatever in time. And sometimes it can run up and ruin his outfit and get his baby grow or vest wet. So they're all the reasons why I don't like them. The only thing I think is good about them is their padding. That's it. So my mum came up with this idea of using a tea towel. You can use anything, like maybe a terry towel in nappy, but I use tea towels. I bought special tea towels so I knew whose were my tea towels and which ones are my son's tea towels or changing mats. Reason I use this, it's the perfect size, and all of the things I hate about plastic wet changing mats, this corrects. It's warm, it absorbs. We always put a fresh one on in the bag after he's used it, so it absorbs. There's no running or ruining an outfit, etc. And it's a little bit padding, okay, not as padded as a changing mat, but it still does the job. And it folds up a lot smaller, unless you may know of changing mats that fold up this small. It folds up a lot smaller. So yeah, so that's the reason why I use a tea towel as a changing mat, because of all those positive, I find, reasons. Because as a new mum, I was just like, why is my baby crying? Obviously, he doesn't like his clothes taken off, and I'm going to stick him on a plastic cold surface. That just sorted my problems out. So yeah, so maybe you might think I'm completely bonkers, but that's it. That's everything that's in my grab to go bag. So I'm just putting that all away, and I'll just show you the finished product, or products, to prove I do carry all of this around. So that's all in there now. I haven't got my bottle warmer bags in here because they're all downstairs, but I normally fit them in here as well. But I'm not going out at the moment. So here's my changing bag. And there's everything in there, as you can see. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching my video. Apologies for the ramble and the bloopers, etc. I did apologise at the beginning, but I just feel like I need to apologise again. If you can comment below or like this video, that would be great, because it is my first one. And if there's anything else you might like to see me do, then comment and let me know. If you want to leave any bad comments, then fine. I'm just glad you spent some time on me to write those. So I'll just take them straight on the chin and just be grateful that you wasted some of your time. So I don't think I'll get any bad ones, but blah blah blah, here I go again, I'm babbling. Right, so thank you very much, and thank you for watching. Take care, bye.